Hello everyone and welcome back. So today again Chatty is with me because I want to talk. I received finally my Dose of Colors order because I bought the DesixKaty collection. Okay. I mean, I just had to. I had to get this because these two ladies are some of my favorite people here on YouTube. So from the DesixKaty collection, I got basically the eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow quad, and the two liquid lipsticks in Hot Fire and Sauvage, which is very similar to Sauvage. And also I got from Dose of Colors the Baked Browns palette because I wanted to buy this palette for a very long time. And then I saw the Stephanie Nicole reviewing these palettes from Dose of Colors and she said that she really likes it. If I want to buy something and Stephanie Nicole says that it's good, this is like a green light for me. I can buy that. So I'm very happy that today I have actually some blemishes to cover because I had a few extractions in here, but now actually that I'm looking, they look kind of like freckles, like moles in a way. They were really red, you know, the first day I extracted. I had some really like inside the skin, some kind of like whiteheads, but really like hard ones that I get from time to time when my skin feels really just, you know, like clogged, stressed, whatever it is. And yeah, I had a few extractions. I don't know, but they kind of don't look bad right now. So I'm a bit disappointed. But I also have this one, which is really red and it's really painful. It's one of those, you know, like really inside the skin and it's so painful. But, you know, I'm happy when I have this kind of stuff on my face because you always say, oh, Diana, you have amazing skin, which is not the case. I don't have amazing skin. And I'm very happy when I have stuff like this to cover. So you can see exactly how I can, you know, cover all these things but still to have a very natural looking face in a way. Another thing, you can see that my eyebrows are really just crazy looking right now, especially this eyebrow, especially when I do like this. So basically I was just playing with my Japanese facial razor thing, which I actually have, yeah, so one of these. I tried to just, you know, to cut some hairs from this part and yeah, it was an accident, so I cut a little bit of my eyebrow as well. So now it's looking really crazy. So I don't think I will be touching that thing ever again. So let me start with my concealer. I will be using my Fit Me Maybelinne concealer. I really like this one. The color is a bit too yellowy, I feel like. I have it in the color 20. The tan is a bit too light, so yeah, I just have to work with what I have. But I like this concealer a lot because it's not drying, it's not super full coverage. It's quite creamy as well, but also it's like a creamy liquidy consistency. It feels really light on the skin. I really like it. Okay, and now let's move on to this beautiful palette. It's really beautiful. And this is in, as I said, baked browns. So all like brownie shades. They do have right now one with mauve, like mauvey pinky tones. And I know that they will launch some new ones in the future, 2 more palettes. But yeah, this is the palette. It's gorgeous. So I will take a little bit of this creamy color, which actually is called Tea Light. Okay, so they have names. With my Hakoda J5523 brush. They're a bit powdery, but I mean, I don't care. Let's see how they work, how they blend. This is a really good shade for my brow bone, and these feel really soft, and I was surprised actually that these are talc free. And now I will take this shade, which is called Desert. I have no idea what I will do on my eyes, but I guess I will just use all these products and we'll see. And I'm using a Zoeva 228 brush. By the way, I'm so sad that Game of Thrones is over. I want more. One of my favorite TV shows. that's for sure. And I don't know, I feel like this season was so good, so interesting, and especially seeing all the memes from Instagram, from internet with Game of Thrones. I was just laughing all day. Especially the one with, I really like, I don't know, Tormund, I think it's his name. Wild redhead man, and how he likes Lady Brianna, and especially when he said the big woman. He was talking with someone and he said like, oh, what about the big woman? Or when he was talking with another character and he said that, oh, I will just marry that woman and we will have some babies, some really like wild beasts or something like this. He said, I was just laughing so much. Blended beautifully. I mean, I don't need to use any like cream shadow in here to, you know, blend any harsh lines, because I feel like the transition is quite smooth, but you know me, I need my perfection. Okay, so I think I will just use the red one with the same brush and apply this again in the crease. Wow, this is very pigmented. And I think today I will do something really dark, maybe, because I want to use Sauvage. And now going back with the creamy shade. Okay, now moving on to the DesixKaty eyeshadow palette. This is the box. It's really shiny, glitzy. Okay, so I also got a little guide for the eyeshadows. So the light one, the Suze, you should use wet, and also Harpoon, which is this one, pigment. Also you should use this one wet. So today I think I will use Turbo Sun, this one. I like this palette a lot. I mean, all the shades. I like that it's not another like neutral matte palette, which yes, a lot of people really like, you know, neutral matte eyeshadows, but since I have a lot of those, I really like that this is a bit more unique. I know they say that you should apply these with your finger, but I will take Turbo Sun and this brush 234 from Zoeva, and I will try to apply this, you know, all over the eyelid, and also to blend it in the crease a little bit, and then I will apply a bit more with the finger, because this way I can control actually the shadow better. And I mean, this is still, you know, has an okay pigmentation with the brush. I was thinking that these are maybe like a creamy pigment kind of formula, but these feel quite dry, so I'm not sure if these have some kind of creamy properties. Yes, they are a bit creamy, but not like a regular, you know, cream shadow. And this is why I like to apply this with a brush at first, because in here I can blend a little bit the color and like marry the crease with this pigment. Okay, and now I think on my outer V I will just apply a bit of this dark brown, and then I think I will do also a liner as well today. Okay, now I'm taking my Inglot gel liner. This is in number 77, and my Hakuhodo, if I can see the name, J007HS brush. This brush I use all the time for my eyeliner, so yeah, only this one. I have a couple of these, so I need to buy more. And I always like to start from here, from the outside, and then go to the inside. And I will be doing like a medium line today. So the first thing that I'm doing is the wing, really. Because this way I can see exactly how it looks. I can control the thickness as well. One thing that I do all the time is I try to clean the brush whenever it gets really, you know, full of product and quite hard. So I just take a makeup remover wipe and I just try to take off the excess. And then it's fresh and I can use it again with gel liner. This gel liner from Inglot, it's not my favorite one because it dries so fast. I mean, it sets very fast. So this is why I like to wipe off the extra product that stays in here, because it sets and it gets very hard and it's very hard to draw, you know. And also what I like to do at the end, again with the makeup remover wipe, I just take this Zoeva angle brush. I remove everything that I have in here and I create like a perfect line. So it's okay, you know, if you don't have a perfect line, you can definitely correct it. And now I will just take off the excess makeup in here and I will go ahead and wash my face, apply some serum, moisturizer. Okay, and I'm back and I also did my eyebrows the way I do them all the time, and I have an eyebrow routine. So I use the same products I use in my updated eyebrow routine I posted a few months ago actually, because I do the same technique, the same product. Brow tint and precision shaping pencil, and I use this side, so it has two sides. I use this side. Sometimes I can also apply on top a little bit of my multi-liner in black brown as the same kind of brush applicator, and only in areas in which I really don't have hair like at all, to intensify the color, only like in here. And now I will use a little bit of my eyelash curlers that I bought in Tokyo. And as a mascara, my Eyemania mascara, the mineral mascara. This is the mineral mascara volume. Really like the brush of this one, and I like the formula as well. Definitely looks quite natural. And I also applied some false lashes. I will leave in the description box the name of these ones because I don't remember the name. And now for foundation. I've been really loving this combo right now, the Catrice, the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and the Suqqu Frame Fix. This is the lightness version. I will try to apply this a little bit to blend it with my artist brush, because I don't use this brush very often and I should, because it was very expensive. So this is the Oval 7 brush. I will blend a little bit the foundation with this brush, and then on top I will blend it more with my beauty blender. I actually don't like this foundation brush right now. It just like moves the product everywhere and I don't know. I guess I'm just not like a brush fan. As a concealer, again, I will mix two products, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer and the Fit Me from Maybelline. The Rainforest of the Sea, I feel like it's a bit too liquidy for me. I bought that a long time ago, and on its own, the Tarte one, I don't know, I'm not a fan of Tarte foundations and Tarte concealer. Oh, I actually like the Shape Tape, but with that one you really need to know how to apply it. I apply them in here and it will be quite bright. I want that brightness in there. And I will blend everything with my beauty blender. And now for this blemish in here, I will just use a little bit of my Clio Kill Cover Concealer. And now I'm taking my still damp beauty blender. I take some powder here and I apply this underneath my eyes. This really helps with creasing. So I like to do this now. And then I just take a bigger, fluffier blush, and I said brush, and I just dust the powder all over. Now I will use the Liquid Glow from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Perla. I really like this product. It sets, which is great. So I like to have a little bit of this on my hand, blend it, and then apply it with my finger lightly. I don't want to apply too much. And then on top I will also apply some highlighter, like a powder highlight. It's actually really gorgeous highlighter. And I like to apply this also like on my collarbone, on my body, because especially it sets and it stays for a very long time. It's not like creamy, sticky, whatever. So I like this glow. As a contour, surprise, surprise, Raw Umber from my Senna Cosmetics 90s palette with this Zoeva 109 brush. I actually like to use this one for cream contour more because it's synthetic, but I feel like this shape is just so perfect for doing, you know, the contour. It's really just like a straight. I just try to concentrate more the product in here. And then I will try to blend it up a little bit like this. And now after I have, you know, this line like a guide, I will take my Makeup Forever 156 brush, this one, and again a little bit of Senna Cosmetics Raw Umber. And I try to blend the color up a little bit. To blend it really, really well. Plus, I also like this brush to contour a little bit my forehead, because you can just press it like this. It's a bit more flat and you can blend the pigment, the shadow. Because I have the product only in this part, so when it's flat, it blends itself in a way. Now it's also time to use my brow gel from Civil Hills. And now I will take this shade with my small Koyumo brush. I love this brush so much. I absolutely adore this brush for my bottom eyelid. I tried it once and after, you know, I discovered that this is so perfect for my bottom eyelid. I started using this like in every video. I will just apply a little bit of this in here, and then after I will apply a little bit of this like reddish shade. And you can see this like blends, this brush blends the eyeshadow straight away. Even when you just apply the shadow, this will blend it perfectly. Now in my waterline I will apply this Play 101 pencil from Etude House. This is in number 7. I don't want to do like a really intense black color in here. I will use my Lash for that sophisticated appearance mascara that I bought in Japan. I don't know what kind of brand is this and what kind of name is this, but whatever. This is actually really good for my bottom lashes. Now I will apply my powder highlight, which is, surprise surprise, my Jouer Rose Quartz highlighter. And this is how it looks like, and you can see there is like a tiny hole in here. So this is the first time I'm actually hitting pan. Okay, now moving on to the lips. So as I said, I will be using a liquid lipstick. I like the packaging. I must admit, I really like the packaging. I haven't tried, you know, the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks in the past. I know a lot of people really love them. And I also know that Stephanie Cole loves those. So I decided that this is the perfect time for me to try the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, especially because I really like both of these shades. So today I will use Sauvage, which is super intense, like burgundy, oxblood kind of color. I like this kind of shade. And this actually smells really good as well. Now, some people say that this is really opaque. I like it. It's really creamy. I know some people say that these are similar to the regular, like Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. And some people say that these are not, so I don't know what to say, because this is my first time trying Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. Okay, and this is the final look. I love it. I like this kind of looks. Dark, intense. I really like the eyeshadow palette. Of course, I haven't tried all the shades yet, but I will definitely do this in the near future. Also, I love the liquid lipstick. And I cannot wait to use Hot Fire as well. The palette, amazing. I think, yeah, these are just so soft. Good pigmentation, good adherence. And I can actually blend all the shades, so I think this will be my new favorite maybe. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I will see you in my next one. Take care.